I'll see when old boy Rizzo joins here, and we'll be on. Game 3. My only user game this season. We do have 2 members. I'll play the second member next year. Trying to send the invite. It's the best I can do right now. Guess it's not working. Yeah. Hey, what's up, brother? That's what, yeah, I'm supposed to be going against my friend, but, I don't know, the invite's just not sending to him. I thought he was online. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so he's Kansas. Yo, Rizzo, can you hear me? I don't know if he can hear me. Yeah, so he's Kansas. He's 2-0. I'm 2-0. I wish he'd have stayed at Middle Tennessee personally, but, see if I can beat him. Can you hear me? Been liking the team so far. Defense been better than I expected, honestly.
Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the UTEP Miners and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head
A
coach
lot of blue. My God.
He's been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team.
Thank God for crossplay. Tell you that. Could be a pain in the ass. Have to have an Xbox foot working too.
They're communicating down here on the field. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Jayhawks ready to kick it away first. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds.
I will do Mississippi State tonight, but I don't know if it'll be back soon after this. I'm doing, I gotta eat dinner and stuff after this, but it'll either be after or before Love Island. That's all I can say. The wife is not letting me out of that. Live Love Island.
DBs will back off a bit. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Oh, he gone.
Across the 45.
He gone, baby.
He's loose.
Ooh, oh, I should have just kept running.
Stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity.
Dang,
This is a guy
I fucking had him on the bubble, and he didn't throw it out. I held the button and everything. He was fucking toast. I'm gonna get his ass this time.
This defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Going for the goal line.
Got him.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Freshman receiver from the freshman quarterback. We on to something.
Offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because I can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The run inside. It's Dupree. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That defensive tackle is going to be big for me all year. He's like an 80 overall. It's the best player I've had.
In deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back.
Ah, I fucked that up.
Oh, he's got some space.
Game's running weird as fuck.
Touchdown, Jay.
I had him.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Right. It's the kind of game it's going to be.
Speed, you see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys. Right,
To be honest, I feel like I'm playing with house money anyway. 2-1 going into the Mountain West. I won 3 games last year.
Committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air, it's Petty. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, what a move to get open. Lots of running room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And
we got us a game.
3 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mason. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so...
There's some room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Mark Chunk Jayhawk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And a huge run back for 6.
Man, it's nice.
Just how it's going to be.
That can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Colin. Yeah, it's like a spell.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field
with the motherfucking dough.
As productive as these 2 offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Wants to throw. It's Petty. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense.
I was fucked. He like guarded both of them, so I should have just went to the underneath guy. Oh, my under. Oh, he fucking. That sucks.
I think they understood.
See what happened
gravity
there.
of the situation. 3rd down. That was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Oh, you fucking
that thing
piece
was
of
down
shit.
for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
You know, it's It's funny, I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Sends it back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Snatches it on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Petty. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jones. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wolf. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Miners looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, UTEP! And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mason. Floats it out in space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Great job by the quarterback to beat the blitz by getting rid of the football, and as a bonus, they get the first down.
Yeah, that's a good example of a quarterback knowing where his answers are. He sees the blitz coming, he finds his running back running out of the backfield, and they're able to make that defense pay.
Makes the grab in their space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
This quarterback
Boy,
right
he's
now
so
is
fucking lucky.
Oh
my God.
Pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Dupree.
Yeah.
Might have a chance. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
Oh.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. The Miners will have it 1st and 10. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP! Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
This game may end up going down in some sort of history here. It's been crazy.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Why do I have wear and tear? Proceeds to give the same motherfucker the ball every time.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Petty. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete.
Hit the wrong fucking button anyway. That's terrible.
That sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Using his legs to buy some time.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
Now on third and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The snap sets up to throw. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running inside, it's Dupree. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Might as well stick with him. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Mason. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
The option, the keeper. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts, and they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete.
Fucking putting hits on him. Let's go.
Ground, 4th down coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside. It's Jones. Plows through the defense. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air. It's Petty. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. We'll line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 9 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And it's Michigan State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that's now victory number 1 on this season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step. and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Fighting off the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know,
finding some room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go. Ready.
Motion from the wideout. The give on the option. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
you want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Run in the red zone, it's Maddox. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive.
14. Check. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. Shift. Go.
Barrels ahead. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Touchdown, Jayhawks. They take the lead with the 6.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. To the air, it's Petty. On the run, still looking. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And the Miners in the hurry up. They'll try to run for it, finding open areas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. The Miners with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be shitting me.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
There's a creep. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. Where are these defenses going to show up?
It's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He lofts one down the sideline.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we've got to make sure we take him away.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Miners want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
He's going to run it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back on the move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as...
Maybe a crease. Ripping through the defense. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down, and they got to get aggressive.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback, get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback keep, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Petty. It's complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Miners headed quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miners! Lining up for the PAT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time,
maybe some room here. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Kansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Petty. Got it in the middle, it's Nash. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He goes right back to the air. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wall. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Miners are in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Fires on the move. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Here's a little room there. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This is an area of the game on offense. You've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.